Well, my lovelies, here is the second video on the Lorcana trading card game. In my first video, which hasn't even gone up yet, but which you will see before this one, I was telling you that I basically started on this. I'd gotten the two Inklands, excuse me, starter decks, etc., and bought a couple of boosters, and that I was waiting for the two starter decks for Floodborne, Rise of the Floodborne. However, they were supposed to be delivered today, but then DHL decided not to deliver them, but send them to a parcel shop, which means that I would normally only get them tomorrow. But then I got a message from DHL saying my package was available for pickup today, as of now. And so I basically thought, well, maybe I'm lucky. So I went over and here they are. Now, as I said before, usually, how do you get a starter deck or a deck to play? Usually you need 60 cards, only two different colors max. And in theory, you would get this if you got 5 boosters, because that would bring you up to 60 cards. However, chances are that when you buy boosters only, first of all, it would be more expensive than just buying a starter deck. But in addition, you're also going to probably end up with a non-viable deck of 60 cards. Non-viable maybe because you're certainly going to have more than 2 colors, so that's non-viable to begin with. But you might also end up with one card 5 or more times. And again, you can only have each card maximum 4 times in your deck. So one way of getting around this is buying starter decks. Now, there are starter decks. This is the second wave, if you like, or the second inking, not the second printing. The second wave. So the first wave was Chapter 1, which is at the moment out of print. We're hoping for a reprint, or I'm hoping for a reprint. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. This was the second wave. And the third wave, which just came out in March this year, 2024, is the Inklands. So I've got the Inkland starter decks. There are 2. And I've got the starter decks, the 2 starter decks for Aufstieg der Flutgestalten, which is Rise of the Floodborne. So they are amethyst and steel, and amber and sapphire. So yellow and blue, and purple and white or grey. Now, what do we get in this? We get one starter deck, a fully playable, viable starter deck, including 2 foil cards, plus 11 damage markers, which are basically cardboard cutouts, which I would replace with actual dice. 1 play mat made of paper. Don't get too excited about it. They're actually pretty ugly. 1 legend marker made of paper. Again, nothing to write home about. A rule set, which is really important, and 1 booster pack, including 12 randomized cards. So in this, you have 72 individual cards. However, that doesn't mean that you don't get double cards, because some of the stuff from the starter deck may well be in the booster pack. So let's get started. Yesterday, when I went all out on my other deck, I basically destroyed the packaging. Let's see if we can do this a little more elegantly, but possibly not. Oh yes, this actually works. You can kind of open it down here if you know what you're doing, which I clearly don't. Yeah, okay, so I managed to not destroy the image. So we've got Merlin, and I don't know who the young lady down here is, but you know, some of you might know. So this is what this looks. Oh, look. The beast. So this is the starter deck, and this is the booster. Here you can see the rule, leaflet, and the, like I said, I mean, this is super basic. I mean, this is the Legends track, and this is where this is your deck. This is your draw deck. This is your discard pile. This is your inkwell, and this is your cards that have been played. And these are the damage markers. I mean, like I said, they're nothing to write home about, but you know, it's serviceable. So, okay, now let me get a pair of scissors. So, let's see what we have here. Just going to cut it up here. Okay, so this is a common card, the Queen. She's amber. This is a common card, Tassilo, and that's, what was the purple one called? Amethyst. This is also a common card, and you can tell by these symbols at the bottom. That's Baloo, he's red. So that's ruby, I believe. We've got green, improvise. I've got this card already, so this brings me up to 4. I've decided that anything that is above 4, I will actually trade with my partner in crime, because you can only ever have 4 of each single individual card in your deck. And the idea is, you know, to play together and to basically, you know, if you have too many, then do distribute them amongst your friends. Der Knock, no idea what that is, but also common. I don't have that one. Prince Naveen, I have no idea where this is from. He's steel. Raya, this is less common. And I'm going to, oh, okay, I've got one of these. And I'm going to actually sort them by color. Raya, she is red. Then we've got Eli LaBouffe, Big Daddy. Again, no idea where this is from. He's steel. Then we've got Donald Duck, green. We've got Cobra Bobo. Just someone from... Oh, that's from Lilo and Stitch. And here we've got another common. This is a foil card. As you can see, it's kind of like shiny. Another, that's silver or steel, and that's also one of those magic brooms. And here we've got 2 rare ones. Pack Tactics. Ooh. If you apply this as an action, if you play this as an action, you get 1 legend for each of your opponent's characters that have a damage on them. Cobra Bobo, well, that's basically an amber, a very powerful card. You get 2 legend, and he's also fairly strong. But I mean, he's got 9 willpower to withstand any damage. That's a very strong character. So let's take a look at the actual deck. Yeah, we don't have to be careful. And I'm going to sleeve them anyway. But you don't have to be careful with this, because this paper is paper thin. We've got Merlin. That's our... ooh, very nice. That's Merlin foiled. A purple character, and we've got Tiana, also she's steel, also the foil card. We've got Tassilo, so we've got Tassilo twice now. We've got Tassilo 4 times, so I've got a full Tassilo deck, full Tassilo allotment. So if I find another one in the other booster, I'm actually going to give it away as well. We've got Dr. Facilier twice. So, yeah. We've got Hey Hey 3 times, also common. We've got Cusco 3 times, also a common card. So these are all characters. Madame Mim. Okay. This version of Madame Mim is actually rarer. And this one is also not common. So we've got, and I mean, this is very important as well. Although they are both called Madame Mim, you could have 4 of these and 4 of these in the same deck, because this one is Madame Mime as a fox and this one is Madame Mime as a snake. So just because it's the same character, it does have a separate, if you like, skin. We've got Merlin as a crab. So we can have this Merlin and this Merlin in as many forms as we like. We've got Merlin the goat 3 times. We've got Merlin the hare only once, but that's also not a common one. You can tell by this and Merlin as a squirrel. I like this. We've got an action which is to freeze. You can use this to basically freeze or exhaust one of your opponent's characters of your choice. Oh, I'm stuck. You can choose an exhausted character, and this character will not be readied at the beginning of the next round. Oh, now this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this is not a common. This is a common card, but it is beautiful. The Beast. Very beautiful card. Very beautiful card. Got this twice. Then we've got Benja. I have seen the movie where he appears, but I forget what it's called. Then we've got Cinderella. Eli LaBouffe, we have had him before. Okay, so now we have 3 of him. Hercules, twice. Kronk, once. Kronk is also kind of rare, or not as, and Lawrence is also not common. Lilo, Galactic Hero, also not common. Very nice. Prince Eric, elegant and brave. Okay. Prince Naveen. There are plenty. I mean, seriously, there are so many princes here. We've got him 4 times now as well. So we've got a full set of Prince Naveens of the same type. Which means if I have another one, I'll give him away. Jägersmann, so he's a hunter. Also rare. Also not common. The Prince. Simply the Prince. Tiana. Once, twice, 3 times. Last Cannon. That's an arm. Sorry, that's not an arm. That's a weapon. And oh, it's a mouse coat of arms. I mean, how cute! Seriously, how cute is that? So that's the first one. So I mean, yeah, I'm really excited, and I can already see what kind of synergies there will be. So what happens next is I'm going to add them to the app. I've mentioned the app in my other video. I think it's a really great app. It works really well. And yeah, we will see what happens. So now we're going to open the second one. I love her. And again, same thing, we'll just not bother with the playmat. So now we have another booster. And just because they have the same picture on it doesn't mean that the content is the same, because the cards are really completely random. Oh yeah, and here we've got one of the 7 dwarves. So he's a common. We've got another Merlin as a squirrel card. Which brings our count to 3. Felicita. We don't have her yet. Queen of Hearts. Off with their heads. I've got this one already, so now I think this brings me to 4. Hercules, I believe we've got him in here as well. I thought yeah, here he is. So now we've got 3 of this. Very nice. Another Queen of Hearts, and again, same thing. It's the same character, but first of all, she's got a different coat, green and red, but also she's not even inkable, but these are, again, 2 separate entities, so you could have 4 each in your deck. Robin Hood. Don't have him. Oh, the Cheshire Cat. Oh. Oh, Gaston, Grand Pabby, and the Duchess Tremaine. She is the foil one. So this one goes blue, and this one goes yellow. And now let's take a look at the player deck. The starter deck, I should say, which is again, as I said, a viable 60 card deck. And we start out with the Queen. Oh, and she is not common, and she is beautiful, and she is foil. We've got another Gaston. So now you can see that it's the same card with the same level of uncommonness. So the amber, whatever you want to call it, triangle. But this one is the foil one. It's slightly shimmery, and this one isn't. But of course, in play, they act exactly the same. Okay, we've got more dwarves. Christopher Robin, Chef. Gaston, and this now is again a different version of Gaston. We have him twice, no, 3 times. Großherzog. We had Brombeer before, so now we've got him twice, 3, 4 times. We've got a full set. We've got Happy twice, Le Fou twice, Sleepy Head 3 times, Hatchy 3 times. Snow White twice. The Queen, we've got this exact version of the Queen twice now, 3 times now, 4 times now. We've got a full set. We're painting the roses red. That's a song probably, yeah. So we've got this twice. Belle, Ingenious Engineer, Cruella de Vil. We've got her twice. Xaver Hampelmann, don't know where he works, where he's from. Judy Hopps, never seen her, but she's an optimistic police officer. Owl, lovely. Phil, he's cute. Der Knock. Okay, now we've got the Knock. We've had the Knock before. Somewhere. Here. Now, if we have 3 of this, so we've got a full set of Knocks as well. Winnie the Pooh, we've got him once. He is rare. 4 eggs. It's a song. It's also not common. Shooting twice. Also not common. Okay, a crossbow made of tooth. Twice. Gumbo stew. Twice. Tagliatella. Oh, can you see this? Cat lovers will be able to relate. 3 3 times. So that is the unboxing. I have to say I am very happy that I got this, and I'm very happy that I'll now be able to also build, if I so choose, a metal and a purple deck, because so far I got some metal cards in the boosters that I drew yesterday, but the starter decks that I have for the Inklands are not steel, so you can't really use them. So the next step for me will be to put all of these in the app and to sort them. And, you know, for example, to make, first of all, tomorrow I'm going to get my sleeves. So I'm going to do some sleeving because this really needs to be done. And then I'm going to, I've built a deck in the app, blue and red. I've no idea if blue and red is actually a viable deck, but when I look at the cards, you know, they give me a feeling that they work and it's going to be fine. It's going to be, because I mean, at the moment we're just playing for fun because we still are not really able to gauge the necessarily the ins and outs of every single card. But, you know, it's also, we play for fun. We do want to win. I mean, when we do play competitively, but it is all about the enjoyment of playing with someone, even if it means playing against them. So this is Lorcana, the trading card game, the unboxing of the German starter decks for Rise of the Floodborne, Aufstieg der Fluggestalten by Ravensburger. It was first released in 2023 towards the end of the year. This is the second wave of Lorcana. First wave was, as I said, the first chapter, which hopefully will be reprinted soon. And the third wave is the Inklands, which just came out, which I already have, but which I haven't done an unboxing for. So thank you very much for watching and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.